Alrighty. All right, we're gonna start with some active stretching, focusing on hip openers. So you're gonna start with your feet about hip width apart, your feet turned out. You're gonna reach your arms up. Then you're slowly gonna reach to the floor. Then from here, you're gonna bend your knees, then lift the arms by your ears, and then you're gonna stand up. Nice and slow, no rush. Use your breath, nice and slow. Bend your knees, drop the hips, lift the arms, lift your chest, and lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Bend, lower, lift. Last one. Bend, drop, lift, and now grab onto your right wrist and pull it over to your left. And then switch. Let's do that 2 more times each side. And last one. All right, we're gonna continue doing the arms, but now we're gonna add a curtsy. So you're gonna take the right leg behind and give it a stretch and center. And again, let's do that 2 more times, right and left. And last one. And we are here. Take the arms all the way up. One more time, roll it down. Hands on the floor, shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Here's where if you need blocks, you can bring them, place them in the center. Bend your knees and then stretch. Bending and stretching. Let's do that 2 more times. Round and lift. Last one. And roll it all the way up. Take the arms across, squeeze it, and open. Let's do that 1 more right, 1 more left. And last one. And then take your right foot into your hand here and give it a stretch for your quads, and then switch. This is what we're gonna focus on is bringing the heel up, squeezing the glute, and pushing the hips forward so you can feel that hip stretch on the front. Let's do that 1 more on the left. And all right, let's go on the floor, maybe on hands and knees. You can use the blocks if needed. If not, do not worry about it. Place them standing up. I'm having this cushion here on my knees. But what we'll do for now, we're gonna go into a child's pose. Hips go back. You push the blocks down, release your head, and then bring it into a cobra, pressing the hips forward. And go back and forth for the next 30 seconds. Using your breath. And back. Let's do that 2 more times. And back. And 1 more time. This time, when you take it forward, you're gonna bring the right foot to the outside of your block or your hand and press the hips forward. So let's hold this stretch here for a few seconds. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, every time you let air out, I want you to press the hips forward just a tiny bit more. Feel that stretch in your hip flexors. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and do that the other side. Left foot goes to the outside of your block or your hand. Press the hips forward. Continue to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to hands and knees we go. Give me 1 more child's pose. You're gonna bring the right foot to the front 1 more time. Right here. And this time we're gonna focus on turning the foot out, tap the toes out, and then tap it in. So play with the turn out and then turn in. Let's go for 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Keep it turned in. Press the hips forward. Right arm opens and hold the stretch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left foot steps forward. Press the hips down. Hold it here. Now let's turn it out. Tap your toes out. Open up the hips and then turn it in. Open and turn in. 3 more times. Each time you pulse the hips forward, you get a little deeper and deeper. Make sure you're breathing. 1 more. Keep the leg turned in. Press the hips forward. Left arm opens and hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back to hands and knees 1 more time. Take a child's pose. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Take the foot right in between your hands. So not outside, but right in the middle. Press the hips forward. You're gonna lift the arms. Look up at the ceiling, thumbs point behind you. And then from here, reach to the floor or the blocks, shift your weight back, lift the toes, and maybe even pull the toes in. Let's do that 1 more time. Press the hips forward. Lift the arms, grab onto your right wrist, and then take a deep breath in. On the exhale, pull the arm to the left. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna do the opposite side. Grab onto your left wrist and pull it over to the right. Bring it back to center. Other side. Left foot steps between your blocks. Press the hips forward. Lift the arms. Look up at the ceiling. Thumbs point behind you. And then shift your weight back to lift the front toes and pull them in, or just reach for the floor or the blocks. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 more time. Take it all the way up here. You're gonna grab onto your left wrist, and then pull it over to the right. And we'll do the opposite. And bring it back to center, onto your knees. All right, remove the blocks. And hands and knees you go. You will just go for cat-cows. We're almost done with the stretch. Round your spine, tuck your chin in. And lift. Round. And lift. Last one. And bring it to neutral, tuck your toes under. Give me 1 downward dog. Press the hips down. Press the heels down, and then pedal your feet 1 at a time. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bend both knees and start to walk your feet towards your hands. Roll it up, and we're done. Alrighty, quick, easy stretch, quick, easy warm up. Grab some water. And then you grab your light dumbbells. Light dumbbells. We're gonna do a little bit of shoulders and lower body. Alrighty, make sure you go light or body weight. We have shoulder shrugs. You lift the shoulders by your ears with the weights in your hands and then drop them. We're gonna do 20. We go, take it up and down, up and down. Bend your knees here. 20 seconds, not 20 reps. So go at your own pace. 10 more seconds. And then we go for lateral raise. And one more. Soften the elbows, arm go to the side. And up, down. 20 seconds here. Then for 1 minute, we're gonna combine those two movements. One shrug, and then one lateral raise. All right, 4 and 3 and 2. Here's your minute. We're gonna give me one shrug and one lateral raise. Keep those elbows nice and soft. Try not to lock the elbows. So you should always be able to see the dumbbells to the corner of your eyes without moving your head when you lift them to the side here. Good. We're halfway there. We got 30 more seconds. So 20 more seconds. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. All right, last 10 seconds. We'll take a break from the upper body and we're going to lower body. In 3 and 2, hold the dumbbells in front of you. Feet parallel, you go for squat and up. Down and up. Working on a slower side tempo here. Focus on range of motion for today's workout. How low can you go with proper form? You should always be able to tap your toes at any moment on command. So push your weights in your heels, lift the chest. Let's go for 10 more seconds. All right, we have one squat, open wider, bring it back to that squat, lift, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, step it wider, in, stand, down, out, in, stand. Try to stay low in that squat as you step out to the side. Breathe. Keep going. Let's go for 5 more. Last 4, 1 on the right, out 2 on the right, and 2 on the left. Finish it on the left. And then we got 30 seconds of just squats. Here we go. Now stepping out. You start to feel the burn on your quads. If you're starting to feel this in your lower back, bring the dumbbells to your side. Or no dumbbells. Give me 4 more. 3, 2. We're gonna hold the 1. Pulse it down. Pulse it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curls. Up and down. Now, since we're working at a slower tempo, if you want to grab something heavier, you can. There's a lot of repetitions coming up. Alrighty, bend your knees. Up and down. All right, you got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it halfway up. From here, lift and lower, like you're dumping some milk out of 2 jugs of water. Milk out of water. You know what I meant. And you got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 movements together. Curl it, open, close, release. Curl it, open, close, release. Let's go for 3 more, and then we go back to just bicep curls. But we're gonna add a little bit of balance. 1 more, bicep curls only. Here we go, starting now. Up and down. We're gonna go for single lift of knee lifts. We take it right and left. Full extension of the elbows at the bottom. Excellent. Can we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we got 2 knees. We go right first, same knee again, and then left. 2 and 1. By now, the biceps should start to feel the burn, if not already. All right, let's go for 2 more sets each side. This is 4. This is 3. This is 2. 1 more. And all right, 1 more leg exercise, and then we take a little break. Shoulders back. Rack the dumbbells right over your shoulders here. And then just hold them here. Toes are turned out. We go down and up. More lower body. The knees go out to the side and up. Keep this going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold 1. Hold it and pulse it down. Down. Watch your knees. Push them out. If you were to look down, you should be able to see the big toes. You got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We got 3 pulses, and then you stand. We go 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. We go for 2 more, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Last one. All right, we're gonna continue doing the same thing, but each time you pulse, lift the right heel. 1, 2, 3, stand. Right heel only. Down, 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 stand. 2 more. Last one, then we take it to the left. Lift the left heel. Two more. You can already guess what's coming. And See if you can do both heels with those 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, heels down. 1, 2, 3. Challenge if you do not put the heels down when you go up. 1, 2, 3, up. Otherwise, put the heels down when you straighten the knees. 4 more. 3 more. Take it down here. Give me your last one. And release. Let the dumbbells pull you down. Keep that stretch. Stay here. Turn your feet in. Bend the right knee. Keep the left one long. Feel that stretch on the inside of your left leg. And then switch it over to the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center, bend your knees, roll it up slowly for 4, 3, 2, break. Grab some water. Good job, good job. All right, similar situation coming up. You're still on break. Now we're gonna work on back and triceps. Let me go ahead and okie dokie. Still working with the light ones, as you already found. It's a lot of repetitions and lots of holding, pulsing. So we're gonna start with easy. We're just gonna go for deadlifts and up, down, and up. Rather than going heavier, what I want you to feel more is that stretch of your hamstring when you go into that long spine. Feel that stretch, and then squeeze the glutes and push it back. 1 minute. Down, find your own pace. Now, when you're at the top, rather than pushing the hips forward and arching your back, you want to come to a stop and tuck the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes here. By keeping that spine nice and long. Let's go for 4 more. You got 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold the 1. You're gonna stay here for a little bit. Now we pull. Pull and push. Pull, push. When you pull, think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. All right, let's go for 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold the 1. Keep that tension. Look down at the floor and pulse. 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 Squeeze, 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 squeeze the shoulder blades. Pull the abs in. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a break. Lift. We're gonna go back to that same position. We finish here. Extend and in. Extend and in. Now, the right leg. Steps back, tap it in. Steps back, tap it in. Back, in. All your weight to be on your left heel, relaxing your left toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Of course, we hold the 1. Turn the palms to the ceiling. This time, shift the weight to the front. Find your balance. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders back. Put the dumbbells down. We'll do a little bit of cardio just to take it off, and then we'll do the other side. Alrighty, dog in place. All right, come over to your left side of the mat, and we're just going to go for a little jog, a lateral jog, side to side. Doesn't matter how many are in one per side, just keep moving right to left. Keep those arms nice and active. We got 25 more seconds. Keep that going. Find your own intensity. The more intense, maybe pick up those knees all the way up. More power. You got 15 seconds. Keep it moving, keep it moving. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap it side to side. Tap it side to side. This is your modification. You reach down. Reach down. Option 2 is to jump instead. Here we go, 1 minute. Keep going, keep going. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You got 45 seconds. Try to increase your intensity. This is pretty much your halfway mark of your cardio. Excellent. You got 30 seconds left. You got it, you got it. Nice, 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 nice. 15-second push, and then we have an active recovery move. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step touch. 15-second step touch. Use this step touch to bring your heart rate down. Low intensity. Try not to go any more intense than this, because in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is 2 jacks with 1 reach down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. And this is it. 45 seconds. 3 jacks to the reach down. You got 30 seconds left. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most out of breath you can get. Reach for that 10. You got a 1 minute break coming up. You got 20 seconds. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Excellent, excellent. 15. This is your push. It should feel like your hardest push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Nice job. Water, and we get to do the other side for the triceps and back. All right, we are gonna get to do one more segment of cardio though. So we're gonna start with your deadlifts, with your palms It's gonna be the same muscle group, back and triceps, but a different angle. Palms to face the back. And we're just gonna start with our hinges for 1 minute. All right, beginning 5, 4, 3, 2. Even if you still feel like you need a longer break, you can use this as recovery. Find a slow pace. It should feel easy. Keep your chest lifted. Try not to round and drop your energy on the way down. Focus on the hamstring stretch without locking your knees. Alrighty, we got 15 more seconds, and we're gonna hold the hinge. Three, 2, hold the hinge. Palms face the back. Here's the arms. Open and close. Now, this could easily get into your neck area. So once you keep moving, just keep your look down to release that stress to the back of your neck. Anytime you need a little break from your back, just feel free to stand up and then release and then come back to it. We got 15 more seconds. In 5, in 4, in 3, and 2, and 1. Stand up. We go back to that hinge. We're gonna keep it here. Back to your kickbacks. Out, in. So you shift your weight to your right foot here, left to left, and step back. All right, give me 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold the 1, turn the palms to the ceiling, shift your way forward, find your balance. Pulse, pulse. Look down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. We go to the cardio again. Shake it off, shake it off. Alrighty, about 4 minutes of cardio. We're gonna go into this different intensities. Let's start with a 30-second low intensity move, and it's just gonna be a power march. Power march. Strong arms, make a fist, activate all your upper body muscles here, and keep it moving. In 15 seconds, we're gonna turn this into a jog. Medium intensity in 10 seconds. All right, it should feel sort of nice and rested. Now let's pick up the pace. We're gonna keep this for 15 seconds. Alrighty. This should feel a little bit harder than how you started. For 1 full minute, you're gonna increase that intensity to the highest. Here we go, 1 minute. Make it a high knee power move. Make it about speed. It should feel different in your body. Okay, 45 seconds. You got 30 seconds. Keep going, keep going. Do you have more? More intensity. On a scale from 1 to 10, now you should starting to touch that number 10 right now, being the most out of breath. 15-second push, and then we go back to that low intensity recovery move. 10 seconds, 10-second push. This is the hardest one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Even if you want to keep going, I want you to tap side to side. Just tap side to side. Notice your breath. Notice how hard you're breathing. Notice your heart rate. Let it just come down a little bit. In 5 seconds, we increase the intensity, but just a tiny bit by just lifting the arms. Lift the arms, push. No more intense than this. Alrighty, 20 more seconds of this still low intensity move. Medium intensity will be jumping jacks. In 5, 4, 3, 30 seconds of jumping jacks. This should feel on a medium intensity. So slow it down, not too fast, because you get to do 1 full minute of super high intensity. Keep going. To make this a little bit more intense, you got a couple of options. You can go add speed, or you're gonna add jump. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This should be your highest intensity yet. 1 minute. Modification, just go faster, or maybe combine it. 2 jacks and then 2 jumps. Do anything that's gonna get you to that number 10, maybe even 11. You should be breathless right now. 40 seconds left, 40, 40, 40. Feel free to sneak in some middle breaks here and there, but keep it moving for the next 25 seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You got it, you got it, you got it. Ooh. All right, give me your best 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover, step touch, step touch. You couldn't possibly go any more intense than this. 15 seconds, just to let your heart rate down. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Water time. Good job. We're gonna spend the rest of the class on the floor. So grab some water first. Grab your band. Where's my water? All right, you're gonna bring the band and place it around your thighs, and you're gonna go on the floor on your back. We're gonna work on more triceps, but adding lower body. Alrighty. Lay down with the band around your thighs. First, you're gonna open your feet about hip width apart. Then bring your heels in. You should be able to touch them with your fingers. Keep your band stretched out. Grab the dumbbells. From here, squeeze the dumbbells together. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Now, just right now, we're not moving the lower body. We're just holding that band in place. Your knees should be right over your ankle. So pushing these out a bit more if that's happening. All right, each time you straighten the elbows above you, you're gonna stretch the band and in. Stretch the band in. Knees go out and in. Now you can stay here absolutely just fine. Option 2, you lift the hips as you extend the elbows and you open the knees, stretching the band. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going for it now. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the one at the top. Now bend the elbows halfway down. Keep that band under tension, tiny little lifts. Press, press. Now each time you pulse the arms, you pulse the knees out, 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 out. You can place the hips on the floor if you need it. Continue to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the dumbbells down, hug your knees. You got 4, 3, 2, keep the legs at tabletop. Lift the shoulder blades off the ground, elbows wide. Tap the right toes down. Stretch the band and in. Then left and then right. Now option 1 is just where we are, right? If your neck or if your shoulders or neck are feeling uncomfortable, just lower it down to the floor and tap and taps. Go for that big stretch of the band. Option 3, we go back to that hands behind your neck and we go for bicycles. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep that going. You got about 30 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. Find your own pace, find your own groove. Last 15. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hug your knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to hip bridges. This time, what we'll do, we close the arms, bend the elbows, extend, and open. 1, 2, 3. Let's focus on the arms for now. Feet flat on the ground, but yet you're still holding tension on that band. Do not let it loose. Alrighty, we're gonna add a little combination here with the lower body. When you close the arms, lift the hips. Pull the hips up. When you bend the elbows, and then lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 4 more sets here. Last 2. Give me one more. You're gonna hold the dumbbells behind you. Lift the hips, hold it. Now lift the elbows, lift the dumbbells about halfway down and pulse. Pulse the hips up and up. Pulse the arms as well. Up, up, up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And dumbbells down, hug your knees. Keep the band on. And feet flat on the ground, sit-ups. Take it down and up. Can speak? Using the band, we're going to bring the knee up, bring the elbow to your opposite knee, and then stretching the band. The challenge here is when you bring the knee up, that bottom knee needs to stay down, especially when you're trying to pull that band. Keep that going, keep that going, keep that going. Almost done, almost done. Can you stay here for the next 30 seconds? Excellent, excellent. You got last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Lay down, hug your knees. We got one more move, and then we'll switch positions here. Hug your knees. All right, lift the legs. Option 1, just place your hands by your hips, supporting your lower back. You lift the legs. Open, stretch the band, lower, and then close at the bottom, and then lift at the top. Close at the top. Keep drawing circles, outward circles with the toes as you lower and lift the legs. You can keep your knees bent, or you can keep your knees completely straight. Your choice. Relax your neck and shoulders. Just focus on your lower back being pressed down against the floor. All right, in about 10 seconds, we gotta switch our brains and reverse that circle. In 3, and 2. Now we're gonna open at the bottom and close at the top. So now the circles are going inwards. Keep that going for the next 30 seconds. Excellent. You're getting out of thigh work on as long as lower abs. You give me your next 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Remove the bend for just a second here and lay down one more time. Cross the right over left. Give your hips a stretch. Four, 3, 2, and switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, roll it up to a seated position. All right, Rachel, have a good weekend. All right, we have about 2 to 3 more minutes of work, and then we'll stretch for the rest of the class. Meet me on your side, Grab some water, grab some water. Meet me on your side, we'll do a little bit more abs, and that should be it. Whatever side you want to meet me on, it does not matter. You're going to reverse it right away. You're going to lay on your side. You're going to go in on the meaty part of your glutes, and you're going to option 1, go for oblique crunches here. You can use your free hand, place it right in front of you. You can use your hand to assist you to come up. Option 2, both legs come up. Keep that going for the next 45 seconds. Our last 15. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, all we gotta do is the other side, and we will have a recovery movement, and then we stretch. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or both legs. We got 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, we got 1 more minute of still working, but it's more on the recovery side. But first, let's go ahead and stretch it out. You need a cobra stretch. All right, here's our movement. We're gonna go forward. Hands and knees, you go here. Take a child's pose. And then bring it back to hands and knees. So try not to let your shoulders go past your wrist when you bring it back to hands and knees. Let's keep doing this movement for the next 15 seconds. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Alrighty, now each time you come to hands and knees, you're gonna tuck your toes under. And then release the toes. And now tuck your toes under. 2 more. We're gonna add a second move. Now tuck your toes under and hold it here. Lift the knees off the ground 2 inches and then release down to the floor. When you release to the floor, you're not dropping your knees. You're carefully placing knees on the ground. Lift, lower, release. 1, 2, lift. This is still core. You're using your core muscles to lift those knees off the ground. Now for 30 seconds, we're gonna combine those 2 movements. We have a child's pose to a beast plank. Looks like this. Release the toes, child's pose, tuck your toes under, lift the knees, lower. 20 seconds and we're done. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, hold your child's pose. We're done. Hold it here. Now walk your hands to the furthest left and then pull towards your right hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Hips go back. Bring it back to center here. Hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Downward dog. Hit all your feet one at a time. And then start to walk your feet towards your hands. Slowly roll up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll continue stretching. Let's use the blocks if you have them. You're gonna place them long waist, side by side. And again, you might not need it. I always like to start with them because it gives me a place to go. Place them right in front of you with your feet about hip width apart. We're gonna stretch the back. We're gonna stretch the back and your chest. So you're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna hinge. You're gonna go and reach for the blocks. All right, the blocks are there to bring the floor closer to you. And then feel supported through your core. Now lift the right arm, open, 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 open. And then bring it back to those blocks. Other side, open. Make sure you are breathing deeply with each stretch. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you open. One more each side. Last one. And stay down. Here, stretch the knees. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, see if you can relax your upper body even more and let it just melt down. Chest getting closer to your thighs. Breathe, 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 breathe. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, feel your body just coming down, deeper into that stretch. 4, 3, 2, bend your knees. And then you're gonna bring both blocks and reach to your right. They should be placed in a right diagonal. Now just reaching with your left arm a little further so you can feel that stretch all the way on your left side here. Keep pulling towards your left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center, stretch, and roll it up. We're gonna do that all over again, but to the left. Bring it down, reach for the blocks. To the left here. Now with your right arm, keep reaching further and pull to your right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center, roll it out for 4, 3, 2. Let's finish with the quad stretch here on the right. Find your balance. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Round and press. Feel your upper back stretching. Separate your shoulder blades. Look down. Now lift and release, and we are done. Good job, good job.